Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my weekly throwback. That is completely incorrect. Let's try that again. My weekly late night chill session of MLB the Show 21. And I've been talking with my viewing audience about a couple of different things. The first is that to know that when you go outside to do yard work, you should always be wearing full-on pants. Because if you're just wearing like gym shorts and boxer shorts, you could get creepy crawlies up in your nether regions. And we were talking about how someone in the stream chat was cutting the lawn and got a big mosquito bite on their ball sack today. But that's besides the point. We talked about that. But now someone has recommended that I change my settings here on the game so that the control of swinging the bat is very different. They recommend that I change hitting view to retro, which I don't know what that means. And then I change the hitting interface to pure analog, which apparently is supposed to be me swinging with my right thumb. I guess controlling the analog stick with the right thumb will control the bat. I don't know how this works at all. But I guess we can try, we can see here. And see how this goes tonight. If this works terribly for a game or two, I'll just go back. This was strike 2 or something like that. And this was zone. Okay? We'll see how this goes. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll try it for a game. Okay. Local Nomad says there's a hurricane passing over me tonight. Washington State doesn't have that, right? We don't have much extreme weather besides we just had extreme heat for a week. And sometimes we get a little bit hotter weather in the summer. Sometimes we'll get a little bit of snow in the winter, not too much. The most we have is usually like 1 to 2 heavy snows, and it goes away within a day or two. We never usually have significant snowfall at all. So no, we have pretty moderate weather here. We don't get hurricanes, we don't get tornadoes, we don't get earthquakes, nothing like that. Box Lunch, I definitely accept your apology. I do. Simple Bubble says, baseball's fun to play, boring to watch in real life. That's why these streams are interactive, right? That's why it's about me chilling with you guys rather than focusing on the gameplay. So, okay. Derek says, I do a lot of yard work at home, mowing the lawn and watering the grass. Do you do any yard work as a kid? When I was a kid, I did all the yard work. I mowed the lawn, I weed whacked, I cleaned up all the leaves, I swept, I would actually take the hose and spray with water, spray the driveway, clean everything. Like, that was me, shovel snow. I always did that. When I was a younger kid, I would do it, you know, for an allowance. And as I got older, I just did it to help my parents until I finally moved out. So, yes. Usually, my dad and I doing it together. So, here we are. We're gonna see what this new thing is. It looks like I'm not hitting yet. I can't wait to see how this is gonna work. This new configuration or whatever. Find out. What's up, the villain? Good evening. Good to see you. Big Old Bean asked, do I like Japanese food? What would I eat if I were in Japan right now? Oh, dude, I would have some takoyaki. I would have some authentic ramen. I would like to try sushi, all kinds of sushi, because there's sushi with cooked meat and sushi without cooked meat. I guess it's called sashimi. I would try so much. I really would try so much. Good stuff over there. Corey says it would be awesome if they did another Mario baseball game. I think it would be. What was the last one called? I forgot what the last one was called. I don't think I played it. I would like to try a Mario baseball game. I've never seen the movie Windy City Heat. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay.
Batting third.
Oh, I got a tip. Hold on. Let me see what this is. This new batting style. Retro. What the fuck is this? How do I swing with my bat with right thumbstick? Wow, he caught that shit. So I think what it is you extend your finger to where the ball is and try to strike it with your finger. Interesting. I'm going to keep trying this for a few more at bats to see if I like it or not. So Gugats is what I got to be $1.30 and says, random question, got any tips for when it comes to fixing fight sticks or boards? Depends on the fight stick or board. I personally used to build and or repair fight sticks that had the Japanese configuration style. I knew how to install not only the joysticks, but I knew how to fix the little switches in them, the micro switches. That was like a long time ago. The last time I dealt with that was like 2009. So I couldn't really tell you today, 12 years later, if it's still the same or if they've changed anything in that. I know that with the dawn of Street Fighter 4, like so many companies were making fighting game joysticks, I don't know if they changed the components and stuff that's in them now already. They used to make it so literally everything could be interchangeable. You could buy multiple kinds of buttons. There was Sanwa, there was Famitsu. There were different brands that were known and they all felt differently. I personally liked Sanwa, but I thought Famitsu was also pretty good. But some people preferred other ones. And the joysticks too, you could buy different brands of joysticks and they all had a different feel to them. But this was 12 years ago. I couldn't attest to anything today, sadly, or give you any kind of advice. Did I ever consider playing Gears of War 5 multiplayer because it was addicting? I tried it, remember? I didn't like it. I don't know why. Because the whole game was like for tryhard. There was really no opportunity to play it casually. Everyone who played the game was playing it at like a high level because, sadly, I hate to say it, Gears of War isn't nearly as popular as it used to be. It's just not. So the people who were playing it were people who were like ultra serious fucking about it. And it was ridiculous because they were like, they were definitely like knowing every top tier strategy. They knew how to fucking get away with shit. I was like, how do you just run and shoot? You can't even just play it like a normal shooter. These people have all these crazy ass strategies they're doing. Well, I had good contact, but so I'm not exactly sure how to do this properly. I'm trying, but I'm hitting it, but they're catching every one. I don't know how this control scheme is working or not. It's satisfying when you hit the ball. You feel like a cracked vibration when you hit it with the thumbstick. I like that. Oh, it was called Super Mario Sluggers for the Wii, I'm being told by Puzzle Boss. That was the Mario baseball game. That's interesting. Big Old Bean says, I would want to try all the food vending machines in Japan. I've heard they have some really interesting vending machines. Some food, some other weird stuff. I probably would want to try some of the food stuff to see what the hell it is, but at the same time, you got to realize anything in a vending machine can't possibly be fresh, right? It can't. It's been sitting there in the fucking vending machine for a while. Derek says the opponents tonight are the Salt Lake Demons. Ah, are you paying any attention? Thank you. Forgotten Nintendo Mario Golf multiplayer will be for the start, at least with randoms. I don't know how it works. I haven't played it yet. How can I answer you if there's a way to set it up to play with viewers if I don't even know how it works? I have no clue. So we'll play it by ear tomorrow and see how it goes. 672 tipped me $6.72, which is the biggest tip of the night. He says, have you and Kat ever gone to a baseball game? Tickets are cheap. Me and my girl go 2 or 3 times a month in SoCal. I actually looked up the Mariners tickets. They play Thursday, prices as low as $17. No, and here's why. Number one, because we aren't very interested in sports. I'm just being honest here. I haven't watched baseball since the 1990s. I'm serious. Like, I just don't watch it. I don't find it very interesting to watch at all these days. I understand it and everything, but I couldn't just sit there and watch a whole game. I'd probably get bored, you know. I'm not into it. I don't know the players. That's the thing. I know when you get into something because you know everything about it. You know the players, you know the rules, you know the standings, you get excited. Great. But if you're not into it that much, just to go to a random game is like, meh. And the thing is, we would much rather just go to Seattle and do other stuff than go to a baseball game. The other stuff that we would like to do. But we just haven't been able to, and by the way, we probably wouldn't want to go at this point anyway, because Seattle is not very safe. And I'm not going to really talk too much about that because I'm not going to get too political here.
The batter.
Okay.
The first baseman, Bruce Bateman.
Okay, let's see here. Here we go. See how this goes. Double play. Look, I'm hitting it dead where it's supposed to be, but they still got a double play, so I don't understand how I can improve my swing in this mode when I'm clobbering the ball, but they're stopping it right away anyway, you know? Just so you guys know what I'm referencing in Seattle is basically Seattle's government fell apart in the last year with the whole COVID and then Black Lives Matter movement. There was insane amounts of crime in Seattle. It's to the point where, like, there's still regularly people out there protesting in the street over absolutely nothing. And really, the police in Seattle have fallen apart. The police chief quit. They have an interim chief, and basically no one qualified to really do the job. I'm not even kidding you. They lost 1/3 of the force. They all quit. They all walked out and quit. So, do you really want to be going to a major city for tourism at a time when there's literally like 1/3 of the amount of protection there used to be, and it's chaotic? I would not want to do that. You know, maybe I'll wait a couple years, wait for them to reform the government properly. The mayor's on the way out. The mayor wants nothing to do with the government anymore. There's only serving their term, then she's out of there. We got a bunch of people trying to step up to be the mayor, and what I think is going to happen is you'll get a new mayor, probably then you'll get a new police chief, and then things will start to get back into order. But it's going to be a while, so I don't want to even go there or think about going there. I checked my swing? I don't even want to think about going there until I feel things are safer. I just don't feel they're very safe right now. Oh, you're going to hit me in the nuts. Right in the nuts. But no, I have no desire to go to a baseball game. Like I said, I was a fan of baseball in the late 80s and early 90s. And after that, I haven't really watched or followed it, so I don't really care.
What's your gun?
Out. Out. Great. Yeah, I'm trying to learn this new mode. This new batting style. What are my thoughts on Home Alone games on the NES? Oh, I only played like one of them. I never played the NES. I think I played either Super NES or Genesis version. I played it in a holiday marathon that I did once. I thought it was silly. It was just a very silly game. It wasn't great or bad or anything. It was just kind of silly. Hello, Blender Bottle. How are you? That was bad. I should have just went there first. Oh well. Oh well. And we lose. 6-0. Very nice. So I don't really understand how to do this batting. All I'm seeing is wherever the ball is, I'm trying to move the thumbstick to in the box where the ball is and hope that I hit it. You know, I have hit most of them. Replay ball. I don't want that.
First for the victorious Bees. 6
Okay. Terrible. Okay. So what's going on? What's going on? No, I've never seen a show called Whale Wars. I don't know nothing about it, but I'm going to assume it has something to do with insulting my supporters, since people like to joke and call them whales, even though most of them are just normal people like you and me, and they like the content and want to see it continue. People still want to insult them and be dickheads. So,
batting third, the first baseman, Bruce Bateman.
Really? I thought that was low. I have seen the entire series of The Sopranos from start to finish. Oh, I was way high and I swung at it like an idiot. Why? Why did I do that?
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy. No, that's high. Come on, let it
It's a
fly.
weird looking ball he's throwing.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Base hit. Alright, at least I got something tonight so far. Oh, base hit's better than nothing. How does Jasper do with the heat? He was very hot. When it was incredibly hot last week, he was laying on top of the dressers, which are made of wood, and just trying to stay there and keep cool by getting his body on top of a smooth, cool surface. And that's pretty much all he did. He just did that till he would, you know, feel cooler.
The designated hitter, Seth Beer.
Oh, Box Lunch says, do you have to pay tax on Steam? I believe we had to pay tax on Steam for a long time. I mean, I almost never buy a game on Steam. But any game that I buy on a console, I've been paying tax for years. And I'm pretty sure on Steam they've been charging us tax for years too. I guess Box Lunch is saying now all of a sudden in Canada they have to pay tax on things on Steam when they never had to before. Never up. Yeah, he says the new Switch looks like a joke, but it's real. Nintendo has basically gone so far down. I already said my piece on the Switch earlier today. It's like I said, if you don't have a Switch, fine, get it. Get this one. It'll have a lot of new features. Well, not new features. It'll have a lot of new things like the bigger screen, the built-in Ethernet. It makes it, you know, kind of quality of life improvements. But for someone who has a Switch, I can't imagine why the hell you would fucking buy another one. It's the same thing. No Blender Bottle. I've never seen a show called Barry on HBO. Never heard of it. Tony talking in coded language is good writing. It feels realistic how Mob Boss would talk. I mean, it's been a long time since I watched the show, but I remember, yeah, he would talk in like things. What he would say is not what he meant. What he would say, each word would have a different meaning or allusion to something different, right? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, you got walked. Kagame says Demolition Man tonight. Demolition Man's a pretty damn good movie, in my opinion. That's the one where Sylvester Stallone gets cryogenically frozen along with a criminal played by Wesley Snipes, and then they wake up in a future where everything has changed. The cops are all fucking like pussy PC cops. They're not allowed to do anything too crazy or outside the box. And it's funny because you basically have a real hard smash mouth cop with Sylvester Stallone from the past trying to catch this criminal who's a hardened criminal. And oh shit, just run. He's a hardened criminal. And almost, you know, the current day cops can't stop him because they don't expect the criminal to be that bad, to be that harsh or that much of a lawbreaker, right? So it's up to Sylvester Stallone, the cop from the past, to stop him. I remember that. It was a pretty good movie. Has the world fully transitioned to PC from console? No. Quite the contrary. I feel like the PC and console base of gamers couldn't be further apart. I kind of feel like when someone who's a PC gamer doesn't cross over to console and vice versa. It seems like they're two completely different customer bases at this point. When previously maybe there was some crossover. I just don't feel it anymore. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's a Sopranos movie trailer? I was not aware they're making a Sopranos movie. No, I did not hear about that. Nope. No, Team Coco, there's no way to fast forward to the majors in this. You have to play it out in this mode. And last year, I believe I did make it to the majors, I want to say. No, it wasn't last year. Was it 2 years ago when I played? Whenever I played this last, I'm pretty sure I made it to the majors. I'm pretty sure. Game was a little loud. Okay. I lowered it a little bit, guys. There you go. Well, let's try this again. Let's try this again.
The first baseman, Bruce Bateman.
Wow, complete miss. Terrible. That's right, they wipe their asses with 3 seashells instead of toilet paper in the future. That's correct. That's a good hit, but they're probably going to catch it. Yep. What do you think of the current state of Pokemon games? I'm okay with it. Admittedly, the Pokemon game graphically is nowhere near as good as like other modern games, but I don't think that's what Pokemon has ever been about. I like the gameplay elements of Pokemon. I think they're relaxing games. That's how I've approached them. You know, Pokemon Sword and Shield was one of the most longer but relaxing streams that I did in the last couple of years, including the DLCs. I thought it was really neat in that regard. So, there we go. Did I see my comment about my channel premiere says channel primer? What? No, I don't know anything about that. I don't even know what a channel premiere is. I've never set one up. I don't know anything about a channel premiere. I don't even know where you're seeing that, Derek. Will I ever bring back Hate Live? Likely no. I don't see a reason to do that. There's no reason to do a dedicated talking podcast when I talk to you guys every day. If I need to do a special every once in a while to cover an important topic or whatever, I will, but I don't see the need for a dedicated podcast-style show. Almost hit him right in the leg. Very nice. At least I'll get a base hit on this one. Okay. Almost took his leg off. Zerg Amos, this super chat said, what's my biggest worry for the future? You want to know the truth? I don't really worry that much about the future. I can't. Because the thing is, the way that the career that I have, the work that I do. Oh, shit. I was answering a question. This dickhead takes the opportunity to tag me out. You motherfucker. Anyway, what I do for a living is very, very uncertain, very random, and at any time something can change. I mean, take a look at what happened with Twitch, right? Everything was going perfectly good for years. I never had a complaint from Twitch. They said everything I was doing was fine. I mean, I never, seriously, it had been, what, 3 years or something since I even had a single word with Twitch saying that anything that I've done might have been risque or wrong, and then I got into any trouble. Then all of a sudden, they just kicked me out of the partner program. Unceremoniously, no explanation. The fuck is that? You see, what I do is completely risky, but at the same time, what I do is also the most stable thing I've ever done. All the other normal jobs I've had were less stable than what I do on YouTube. I had a bank job that didn't work out because I found out the bank was a predatory lender, and basically it was a lot of internal drama and issues with the staffing and the management. I worked at Best Buy for a business team that within 1 year the business team imploded and they laid everyone off and tried to frame me and fire me. It didn't work. I worked for an office job for 4.5 years where things started off well and everything was good. I was told I'm one of the best employees. I got promoted. They put me into a special team to do continuous improvement at the job. They trained me extra. They had me doing these specialty projects, worked my butt off, and then laid me off. So everything I've done that everyone else say, oh, it's a stable 9 to 5 job. those have never been stable for me. Those have always been some of the stupidest things that have ever happened to me. Is I work my ass off, or things are going well, and then all of a sudden somehow I get my ass kicked out of there for no good reason. Doing this, being my own boss, making content that you guys digest and then support has been the most stable thing I've ever done. And I might not be ever stable. Like, for example, I don't know if I'm going to stay here on YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to stay on Twitch. I don't know if I'll go to a third-party site. I don't know what's going to happen. But the truth is that I know things will be unstable, but I don't have a big fear. Like, what should my big fear be, right? What could the big fear possibly be coming at me? That, I don't know, YouTube for some reason bans me and I gotta go somewhere else. I mean, why would YouTube ban me? YouTube's not gonna ban me. I've been on YouTube since fucking 2008. You know, if YouTube was gonna ban me, they would have banned me a long time ago for the shit I did back in the day. They're not gonna ban me for the tame stuff I'm doing now. I have no fear of being banned by YouTube. If anything happens where I get falsely banned, I'll have it lifted. You know, I'll talk to them behind the scenes and say, no, this is bullshit. I'll get it fixed, okay? So, no, I don't have any fear of that. Like, what would I have fear of? Well, you know, in my opinion, it's not good to live in fear at all. Yeah, handle issues as they come up, and certainly if you think an issue may happen, you plan ahead to have protections for it if you can. But there's no way you're just going to sit around and live in fear of stuff that could possibly happen that may not, you know? What happened? Did he get... What happened? He didn't throw it. I pressed triangle, which is supposed to throw the ball to second. Instead, he held the ball and didn't throw it. I have absolutely no idea what just happened there. I pressed triangle and he didn't throw the ball. That was incredibly stupid.
The first baseman, number 1, Bruce Bateman.
Hit it, but did not go solid there. Try again. Roy Barnes in a super chat says, I'm doing better hitting. Try Monster Hunter Stories 2's demo to save carries and Monster Hunter taking the competition in Pokemon. It's turn-based. Why would it be turn-based Monster Hunter? What the fuck is that? Box to Lunch has become a channel supporter. Thank you, Box to Lunch, for the membership. I have to update all this stuff when I get a chance here. Thank you, Box Lunch. That's low. That was in the ground. What the hell kind of pitch was that? That was terrible. I swung at that stupid shit. It was so low and I still swung. He's trying to hit me. He's seriously trying to hit me. Yeah, like they're not going to catch that, right? It's annoying. All right, so let's see. So Roy Barnes is the latest super chatter, and thank you to Box Lunch for the membership. That will get us up to 176 members right now. Thank you very much for the support, guys. Yeah, I didn't know anything about a turn-based Monster Hunter. Zerk Amos now did a super chat that, in my opinion, Twitch was more stable money-wise than YouTube. Well, as a thing, like, yeah, of course, because Twitch had many other ways to have crowdfunding. There were gifted subs. There were Amazon Prime subs. These were all extra revenue avenues, you know. YouTube just does not have as many. YouTube is claiming they're going to add more, like this new applause feature later in the year, whatever that's going to be. They're also saying that they're going to add gifted memberships by the end of the year. That's what they've been rumored to do. So I mean, yeah, Twitch was a more profitable place to be because there are just more ways to contribute for viewers. It's that simple. I think eventually these YouTube streams will get to where the Twitch ones were. I really feel that way, but it's going to take time. It's going to take multiple new releases, months of reason for people to come by and check out my streams. Right now, what are we doing? All chill stuff, right? We're doing downtime streams. We're doing old games. There's nothing really going on in the realm of anything new or exciting. Once new and exciting games start coming out, more people will start to show up and we'll start to build the channel again, you know?
They left 5 men on base. For the Bees, No runs.
I have no idea what you're talking about there. Listen to what he just said. Apparently the channel premiere from 11 years ago you made because your old channel Dark Side Field was deleted, so you made DSPGaming will have a variety of content. Yeah, but what do you mean by the channel premiere 11 years ago? What are you talking about?
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I've never been to Coney Island, Jake Lasso. Never. So, no, I've not been there at all. No, I don't think that's a fake Derek. I think Derek is talking about one thing, but I have no idea what he's agreeing or what he's saying. Symbol Bubble says, do you agree with the statement that in the end we can't change the world, but we can continue to learn and grow from each other every day? I mean, yeah, but I don't agree with that. I think you can change the world. I think that many individuals actually have significantly changed the world. The premiere of DSPGaming, the channel? I don't know what you mean, Derek, because there was no... I guess what you're saying is you're not talking about a formal premiere on YouTube, like a thing, but you're talking about when did this channel actually launch, is what you're saying, right? It was April of 2010. It was right after I was playing Splinter Cell. I want to say it was Splinter Cell Blacklist or another Splinter Cell. Whatever it was. And I got the false copyright strike from Ubisoft. Oh! Foul. Fuck. That would have been a home run if it wasn't foul. That sucked. Whoa, I swear I did. I swung too early, it claims, though. Fuck. In the dirt. Come on, these pitches in the dirt are fucking bullshit. Come on. How do you get out from that? Yes, I saw the World Trade Center before the 2001 attacks. I was there. I visited the World Trade Center in the 90s. I went to New York City a few times with my parents, and one of the visits we actually went to the World Trade Center. I'd been there before, you know, the 9/11 attacks. Romy Roses, would you ever go back to Twitch if they lifted the partner ban? Or are you on YouTube for the foreseeable future? I'm definitely on YouTube for the foreseeable future. If Twitch changes its entire approach, if it has a shift in management, if it actually has professional protections and actually treats people professionally, all right, they stop with the whole shadow ban bullshit, and they actually start acting like fucking professionals running a business, then maybe I'll go back. But they're not. You know, for a while they were. I had a partner manager, everything was good. Then they laid off all the fucking partner managers except for the top people, and now there's no one to talk to on issues. They fucking take away your privileges and your partnership with no explanation. So I want them to change. That means they're going to have to need some kind of a management shift or some kind of a style of business change. I'm not going back there right now as it is. I don't care. Even if they gave me my partnership back right now, I wouldn't fucking go back. I'm not stupid. What's to stop them from just doing it again? I don't give a fuck. I'm not wasting my time. I'd be a moron. Okay. I don't know about this mode. I can't hit the fucking ball, man. I still can't tell when the ball is going to be here and next to me or when it's going to sink down into the dirt. I just can't tell. I can't tell. Big old piece of house Jasper tonight. I don't know right now because the door's closed. My wife has come home. Is probably spending time with him right now. He was fine. He was when I finished my first stream, he went downstairs with me when I made dinner. He spent some time there watching me cook and eat. And then I had to shower, so he followed me back upstairs. He went back to sleep on the bed, and that's where he was when I left him to stream here. So this is getting ridiculous now. Again, it looked like it was in the middle. I swing and it curves. Like there's seriously no fucking way to tell when the ball's gonna curve or not in this game. It's just not possible to even know. See? You can't read it. It looks like it's in the center, so you swing. Oh no, it was curving. You know, it's not. The game is 2D, not 3D. If the game was fucking in 3D, maybe I'd be able to tell if the ball's gonna curve or not. You can't tell in a 2D game if a ball's gonna fucking curve in what's supposed to be a 3D plane. How stupid. It's really dumb. Noah J did a super chat asking when Minecraft will come back. Probably never. The only time I think Minecraft will come back is if we have some nostalgic feeling of wanting to go back and explore the world that I built for almost 2 years just to tour it. Not to do anything and change anything, but just to take a look at it. I really have no desire to play Minecraft anymore. I've lost all desire to play it, after playing it for so long. Really wasn't much else to do in it.
The first baseman, number 1, Bruce Bateman.
Okay. Alright, fuck this. I'm just going to let it go. And of course, I knew it. The one pitch I said, I'm just going to let it go, straight down the fucking middle. Of course it is. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. What on earth?
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh yeah, at one point I saw the movie Pay It Forward with Kevin Spacey. I don't remember it though. They're gonna fucking say that was in the box. Oh my god. Oh. This is bullshit. That's way outside. Ugh. Outside. Wow. Full count. Full freaking count. Oh my god. They're really building up the goddamn suspense, huh? Oh my god, come on! After all that, after the full fucking count. Romy Rowe, to me, $4.20 says, did you ever consider trying upcoming Xbox releases on xCloud since you can get a Series X? Since you can get a Series X now? Do you mean since I can't? Because I can't get one now. I don't think xCloud works. I'm just going to be honest here. Do you really think I'm going to be able to play a fucking Xbox game over xCloud with no console? Like, really? Really? You really think this is going to happen? I don't have an Xbox Series X, but I'm going to be able to play an Xbox Series X game without that over xCloud. You really believe that? I'm a little skeptical. Okay? I'm a little skeptical. Wings ate my chili. Did a super chat and says, do I have DSP as a tag word on video uploads or my streams? Yes. It's by default. It's already in there. Like anything that I do, whether it's a video upload or a stream, already has DSP in there, but it still won't show up in search. It will not show up in search because of the nature of that. The way that YouTube works, the nature of the search engine is such a piece of donkey shit, and I mean that. It's written by a bunch of fucking bookworm nerds who don't understand how the site works. So they don't understand that someone can take a tag and put it in derogatory shit more than the person who's positive, and then it becomes their tag, basically. That's how bad the fucking the system is. They're morons, basically. Again, they're book smart, not street smart. They know how to write code, and hypothetically it should work versus how it actually works on the real site. They don't understand the difference. So, no, you can't really search for anything DSP just on the site, and it won't come up me. Seriously, it won't. You search for a live stream, search for my video, DSP, it will never come up. It won't. Derek says, am I feeling like returning to the old batting settings? I don't know. I'll give it another shot, but it doesn't seem to be doing me much better. It seriously isn't. It seems to be just as bad. Hello, Giant is me. How are you?
The first baseman, Bruce Bateman.
Okay. Oh. Wow.
The first baseman, number 1, Bruce.
Fuck.
Baseman.
Come on. I need a good hit.
Go ball.
Okay. No, I've never tried venison. What the fuck happened? Dude, what happened there? I swung normally, but he swung like a desperation swing and fell over. I didn't fucking do that. Great hit, but he's gonna catch it. Of course he is. Fucking bullshit. Complete bullshit. Oh my god. I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it doesn't matter what batting style I do or ever. They all just catch the ball anyway. They're always there and they always catch the hit. So it doesn't matter how well I clobber it or not. It doesn't matter. Derek's favorite Pixar movies? I mean, it's always going to be Toy Story. Toy Story was the original, the one that started it all, you know. But, you know, I would say Monsters, Inc. also incredibly good. Double play. Tiger says, I remember seeing old videos of you clean shaven. I seemed like a totally different person back then. I can't imagine you without the goatee. Well, first of all, back then, I was more soft spoken. I talked completely differently because I wasn't used to public speaking like I am today. In my content, it was a completely different kind of commentary and content, right? Like everything was different back then. Seriously, everything was different back then. You're right. Even my appearance. The thing is, you guys have gotten so used to seeing me look a certain way that you can't imagine seeing me look another way because this is just the way that you're used to seeing me, right? Again with this bullshit. It's right here, then last second it goes zoop. Oh, it's not there. It's not in the box. Like, well, dude, there's no actual way for me to tell that. It's not a 3D game. Without a 3D perspective, a 3D plane, I can't see the depth of the fucking ball that I'm swinging at, you know? Again he catches it. Derek says his favorite Pixar movies are Up and Ratatouille. What do I think? I've only seen Up like once or twice. Same thing with Ratatouille. I've probably only seen them once or twice. I remember liking them, but I don't remember much else about them. I don't really watch movies too often or too many times these days.
Now batting. The third baseman. Mitch. Nay.
Catch. I already opened packs and upgraded gear last time I played this last week, so there's definitely no packs or gear to do anything with right now. I did all that last week. I spent all those, what are they called? Stacks or whatever they're called. I did everything last week for upgrades. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah? Pixar's Luca is the newest movie that takes place in Italy. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I never saw the original. I saw the sequel, actually. I thought the sequel was pretty good.
Go ball. One strike.
Okay, I finally said, I bet it'll sink, and then it fucking did. So. That's a good hit. Finally a good one. It's about goddamn time I got a good hit. Safe, safe. Good. Boom. Finally a good one. Oh. I'd like to think that This Is How You Don't Play series when it started was not meant to be ultra malicious. The series was just making fun of me playing badly in certain game series and stuff. But over time, sadly, it did. It became a viral thing where, oh, let's just completely destroy Phil in any way, shape, or form possible. It doesn't matter if it's gameplay, it's personal life. Just always say everything Phil does is pathetic. And that's what it became. So, originally, I don't feel there was much or any malicious intention behind the series, but over time, it became worse and worse. Do I like Forza or Need for Speed better? Forza. Forza Horizon is my favorite driving game right now, currently. The last two were incredibly good, and I cannot wait to play the next one in, what is it, December? Yeah, I'm very excited for that. I never saw Dwayne Johnson in the Tooth Fairy. Oh boy. Boy.
Now batting, the seventh user, Christian Robinson.
That's 4. Take your base.
Walked him. Struck out the front guy, walks the next guy. Did I always have a fat head or was I born with one? I mean, I would assume that I have always had a fat head. I'm pretty sure that my head didn't magically expand for some weird reason when I got older. Like, you know. When I was in high school, I was called Phil with the oddly shaped head. That's what I was actually called. It's true. What's my favorite genre of movie? Over time, it's changed. When I was younger, I liked comedies a lot. Then I started liking horror movies. Today, I actually like thriller or more like murder mysteries. I like a lot these days. Everything changes. Tastes change over time. They do. Queen or Queens of the Stone Age? Always Queen, man. The classic Queen. Amazing band. I got one single fucking hit. Jeesh. Yeesh. Would I be interested in a Ryu Funko Pop? No, I don't want a Funko Pop. I don't have any interest in Funko Pop. I don't need any collectibles or toys or junk in my house. No. Absolutely not. Alright, keep going. Oh, the Aces finished the season? 72 and 70, we did not make the postseason. Keep in mind that I joined the Aces way late. So I guess we're going to a new season, right? I think it's going to go all the way through a new season now. I think so. I still want better plate vision. Am I a boxing fan? I am not a boxing fan. No, I know nothing about the sport. Don't Stop Believing or Interstate Love Song? Interstate Love Song for sure. And here we go. It's a new season. You got to get on that mobile phone, dude. You got to get on this mobile fucking phone if you're going to be playing in this next season. Come on. That's how they all train. This is how all the pros train. This is great. That was one that was too fast to hit. I think there's a platinum ranking if you do well enough. None of these are real. What the hell? What was the point of that entire last segment? There was only 2 real balls. What the hell, man? Okay. What's the point of the mobile game? What's the point of any mobile game? How much to play PUBG again? Oh, no. I'm not, seriously. Unless, if I get an Xbox Series X, okay, I own PUBG on Xbox. I'm not buying it again for PlayStation. But if I get an Xbox Series X and I have the rights to play it on there, I would consider playing it on there and see if it runs better. Would you like to stop simulating? Yes, that's it. The regular season came to an end. So there we go. The Yankees beat the Cubs in the World Series. Ain't that a bitch? Oh, I retired. Cool. No, I didn't retire. View contract offers. None. Sim the off season. I have a new contract offer. The Diamondbacks are offering you a 1-year contract for $631,000. So I'm on the Aces, but the Diamondbacks want to get me. The Arizona Diamondbacks. This means I'd be drafted to Major League Baseball. What do you guys think? By the way, Wings Ain't My Chili did a super chat. Says, how much would a bench press when I got 4th at Evo? I would bench press entire Street Fighter cabinets. One on each hand. I'd be on my back like this, and I go, oh. I'd be like, X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel versus Capcom. X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel versus Capcom. Of course. So what do you guys think? Should I accept this? Should I accept to be in the Diamondbacks and be an MLB starter, or should I decline it and stay in the lower ranks? What do you guys think? What should I do? I'm pretty sure I should take it. Oh, you can negotiate more? I'll negotiate $650. Here you go. They agreed. That's it. I'm on the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm officially in the MLB now. Yeah. Sim the offseason. Here we go. An exciting development, Bruce. The Diamondbacks want you to come to spring training to work out with the Major League. Okay, I'm down for that. You're going to be right there amongst the Major Leaguers. It's a great opportunity for you to show that you can hold your own at the highest level of play, so go get them, son. All right. Spring training. Play next appearance. Bruce, you got any opportunity because we believe you're ready for it, but you're still a diamond in the rough. Take spring training very seriously and get everything you can out of it. Sure thing. Get all the improvement to your game that you can get between now and opening day. Contact, plate vision, power. I want power and plate discipline. Sounds good. That's what I want. Earth, Wind, and Fire, the Bee Gees, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Even though the Bee Gees are awesome, I like Earth, Wind, and Fire better. I never saw the TV show Sonic X. Smooth by Santana, I like better than Whip It from Devo. People are asking me, Derek is asking me all about the music, and other people are asking me other random questions all at once. Alright, so this is a spring training game. This does not count in the actual rankings of the season, but technically this is my first game in the MLB, the actual major leagues. Alright. I don't know anything about what Gematria means, so I don't know if I can believe it or not. Colorado Rockies in a spring training game. This is not an official game. Alright. Cool.
Colorado Rockies.
By the way, guys, we're almost halfway through tonight's stream. I've received $12 in tips. It would be great if we could step up with some support here. I really need the help right now, and having a night that's this slow is not very good. It's a very, very bad thing, actually. So, if you like chilling with me or enjoying the hangout session, please, if you can, contribute. Thank you. All right, here I go. I look very different, huh? I look very different in this outfit. That's way in the dirt. It was in the dirt, and it counted as a fucking strike. What the fuck is that bullshit? Thank you to King Vane, who has become a standard supporter here on the channel. What are you trying to do? Kill me? The dude's trying to kill me. Wow, my first game, spring training, the dude's trying to fucking murder my ass. Well, thank you, King Vane, for being a supporter. Again, that's way low. Okay. Thank you. I'll get you added to the total in a second. Good hit. Is it way down? Oh, it might be good. Oh, he caught it over his shoulder. You son of a bitch. All right. Well, thank you, King Vane. We're now up to 177, right? 177 channel members. 23 to go to hit the monthly goal, guys, and make a fun marathon happen. Yes, I've been to the Space Needle in Seattle. Yes, the heat has the side of where I live. No, I've not considered going to Puerto Rico. Yes, I've seen the infamous Street Fighter cartoon television show with the infamous yes meme from M. Bison.
The batter, the first baseman.
Derek says that Arizona Diamondbacks are actually facing the Colorado Rockies today, and if they're in the 5th inning of the game. It's awesome. Yes. Yes. I've seen the meme. Shitty dicks. Shitty balls. I can't stop tipping the ball. Ah! Fuck. Fuck. Romy Rose to me $10 now. Thank you, Romy Rowe. I appreciate that, man. He says, PS Now is like a $5 PUBG is on there for free. I would love to see you play it again. I used to do wages every day, kill you got. It was a lot of fun. Oh, I see what you're saying. Used to do like, oh, like a bounty. Like you would do, tip me a certain amount if I got a kill. You know, I really enjoyed playing PUBG when I did, but I feel like the reason I enjoyed it was because it was something completely different outside of my comfort zone, and I didn't understand that there was many other better Battle Royale games out there. As soon as I played them, I had no desire to play PUBG ever again. Like I said, I feel like if I get an Xbox Series X, I should be able to get PUBG on it because I had the rights on Xbox One. So I feel like if I play it on there, it'll probably run way better. I might still hate it, but, you know. Do the hustle. They got a weird outfit. So their shirt is black, but then it's red on the back. Weird. That's only colored on one side like that, right? Doom805 just sent me $5. Said, Akuma, baby. Thank you to Doom805 for the tip. I appreciate that. I'll update that total in a moment here. You know he's gonna fucking catch it. They always catch it. So thank you, Doom, for the $5 tip. Okay. Pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. Jay Glasso says moving to some shithole to avoid taxes is no bueno. See, by moving here, I actually did avoid a lot of taxes. Connecticut is one of the highest taxed places to live in the whole United States. Their state taxes are incredibly high. Everything there is taxed high. It's ridiculous how much the taxes are in Connecticut. I was paying way more for state tax just living there than I am now paying for business tax living in Washington. It was like exponentially more, ridiculously more. There's no way I was stopping that. Okay. Derek says the Arizona Diamondbacks are currently 5th in the North NL West, so National League West. They have one of the worst records, 23-63. Woo! El Stinkeroony. Very nice. Forgotten Nintendo, I use the same capture device for everything. It's like the AverMedia Extreme Cap. It's a fucking no lie. It's like a 7 to 8 year old capture device. That's what I use. Wow. In the dirt. He's pitching it way low. I don't know what this guy is doing. He's trying to walk me even though I haven't had a hit yet. What are you doing, dude? You think he'll walk me if I don't swing at all? I don't know. No, he will not. But I'll clobber the ball. It won't matter. He's going to catch it anyway. Doesn't matter. Oh. Surprisingly, the Diamondbacks are actually leading 3-2 against the Rockies in the 5th inning. Don't worry, they'll blow it. That's how baseball works. They'll blow it by the end.
The right fielder, number 19.
Just like my old beloved Mets. It was like they were gonna do good, and then they blew it. It's about consistency and clutch in competition. It's absolutely true. You don't always have to be the best. You just have to be the best in a given situation. And even though overall someone might think they're much better than you, you can still beat them if you're consistent, clutch, and determined, and you don't like tire out. You know what I mean? That's the problem I feel in a lot of professional situations is teams tire out and then they lose. They get exasperated and then they lose everything. What happened? If for some reason I'm not hitting, they wouldn't let me hit again. Great. Giant is me. If you ask me another stupid question like that, I'm just gonna fucking ban you. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. Great, Yoshino. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Non-binary furry wants to know where the meme comes from that I work out, because it's not a meme. It's the truth. When I was younger, right after I had started going to college, the first year I went to college, I gained a lot of weight. Surprisingly enough, before I went to college, I was incredibly skinny. I was just under 6 feet tall, but my body, I was like a beanpole. People knew me as like a skinny ass dude. Okay? So then when I went to college, I gained weight, because everyone does. What do they call it? The freshman 5 or the freshman 50 or whatever the fuck it is today. So after gaining weight, I didn't live on campus after the first semester. I moved back home with my parents. My dad had a basement gym because he used to lift weights. I said, I'm going to use your gym to lift weights then to burn off this fat and shit. And I did, my God. I lost a ton of fat and I like really bulked up muscle-wise. I started taking the whey protein shakes and shit. And I would say it was probably about 6 months to a year. I was pretty heavily lifting down there. And I bulked up, and all my friends were like, oh my God, like, dude, you grew, you tremendous. Like, I seriously mean this. I had no muscle mass on my body until that period in my time, my life. I was a skinny dude. I had no muscle at all anywhere. And I bulked up during that time when I was lifting. And, you know, over the years, people ask me about that. Oh, what did you do then? It's a joke, because obviously now I don't work out anymore. For the last fucking 10 years, all I've been doing is playing video games all day. I don't work out. I don't have time to work out. I don't lift. I don't do anything. You know, any muscle mass that I have remaining on my body is from fucking 15, 20 years ago. Seriously. So, no, I don't work out. I don't have to do that stuff anymore. But the meme came from people asking me questions about that time frame. I would answer honestly, and then they make jokes about it. Like, it's funny, you know, like dumb kids do. They're stupid. Okay, so we're halfway through tonight's stream.